Hi, my name is Greg Prother. I work with Edifecs, and we're going to show you a demo of the CDA rendering tool that we submitted for the CDA challenge. So currently we'll start with the problem. The current patient record is made up of hundreds of files, really can't be easily shared with different files with the patient. There's different formats, ADTs, CCDs, PDFs, may all be coming from different systems, and it's really time consuming to find patient information. These CDA documents are used really in the healthcare industry for exchange between patients and providers, and they carry clinical content such as the discharge summary I've mentioned, imagery reports, pathology reports, and so on. Even though the usage of the CDA is widely used and easily shared between systems, the sophisticated structure of that may strain the understanding of the content. The structure of the CDA is machine-oriented, but we have prepared a web-based solution that portrays a CDA in a human-readable format. Our achievement is a web-based application that can be used as a standalone tool or be integrated to any web-based portal. As you can see here, the interface is very simple in design. It has a one-click navigation, easy to advance with the arrows, which I'll be demonstrating. The patient's on the top of the name, so you know who you're working with, and then the pluggable web service that can be added to any device. All right. Show you an XML, a CDA pulled into Notepad. All right. For someone who trying to work with this file and understands the file, but doesn't understand CDA and the actual text, this could be pretty daunting and confusing and not very helpful. Okay. So it really was our goal was to simplify the process and depict CDA in a way that could be freely read and understood by a person or doctor not familiar with the CDA format, but who really understands the content and its purpose. So now if I take this XML and I put it into our web-based tool and load this into the web-based tool, now you're going to see this content in a nice, easy kind of web magazine or virtual web magazine, which you can leaf through, and they're the easy buttons that you can use, the back and forth arrows, to kind of turn the page on all the content that's in this XML. You can also use the navigation below to go to move around, and then obviously you're seeing this move on the left hand side as well for all the sections, and you can use these as ways to click around for your information. Okay. Now we do have a drop down menu, and this menu within the current UI is really just a sample wrapper for the control itself, but this really could be added into any EMR system or other application. This button on the drop-down menu can be used for quick navigation. So let me just look at the patient information that we're looking at here. You can see the patient information is easily displayed. But if I bring up the XML and I look down to the patient tag, and then you can see better half is the last name where it's displayed on the top. You have the birth date, sex, and then I also have the address. So you can see that this section contains information about the patient, and we're extracting from that patient tag of the CDA and rendering it pretty simply. So now if we move to directives, advanced directives, you'll see kind of a rendered table here. Now go back to the XML and I can show you under the directive component. So you see now we have advanced directive under a component. This component correlates to this section. So you can see every different component you have in an XML, we're going to have a section for it. Okay? So if there's also a table that needs to be rendered, we're going to render that table in the UI as well. So as you can see, there are multiple components here, each of them in a page in our application. You'll see the component tags for allergies, encounters, and family history. So if I just minimize this, you might see a couple more allergies and encounters. Right? If I keep on minimizing this, you'll see all of these different components. And all of those components you'll see on this side. You see encounters, history, immunizations. And those are all in the XML. Okay? So the CDA may carry various information. Here I'm opening up another document. So when actually we viewed this document, now if I wanted to view the same different document, so if I take a care plan and I upload this and load this, you can see now we're rendering it in a similar fashion in the same view, but the sections have changed and they're different. So you have more data or different data on the sections, but the same simple way of viewing it. So the CDA may carry various information, and here I am opening the other document with completely different content. This content contains care plan for a patient. As you may see, in spite of being different purpose documents, both of them are portrayed in the same manner. As I just demonstrated, the tool can allow loading of a CDA document and portray them in a comfortable, human-readable form. While each block is depicted as a separate page, the navigation across them is simple and enjoyable and easy to use. In order to work with CDA, the user must not be a CDA format expert. The tool is designed for both providers and payers. Thank you very much.